In this session, we will see the classification of BGP attributes. BGP attributes are utilized by BGP peers, the BGP configured routers, for selecting its best route into different networks. There are many attributes in BGP. Unlike the other IGP, interior gateway protocols, BGP is utilizing many attributes for selecting its best path into different networks. So first we are seeing the classification of the BGP attributes here. We can mainly classify BGP attributes into two types. First is well-known and the second one is optional. Well-known means if it is received in BGP updates. If any BGP peer received any BGP updates, the well-known attributes means it will be recognized. Each and every router's configured BGP will be recognized the well-known attributes. Whereas optional means the BGP peers received optional BGP attributes may be or may not be recognized. It is not well known. It is may be or may not be recognized into BGP peers. So that is a first two classification, and we can subdivide this into two types. The well-known can be classified into mandatory and second one discretionary. The well-known mandatory means it will be recognized by every router, and mandatory means it should be present in each and every BGP updates, sending in between BGP peers as a BGP update. So, whereas BGP well-known discretionary attribute means the second one well-known discretionary attribute means it will be recognized by each and every BGP peers, but it is not mandatory to be present in BGP updates. Okay, the second main category is the optional attributes. In optional attributes, we can classify into transitive optional and non-transitive optional. Optional means may be or may not be recognized by BGP peers, whereas transitive means it will be forwarded into other BGP peers even it is identified or recognized or unrecognized by this particular BGP peer. Whereas non-transitive, it will not be forwarded if it is not recognized the attribute. So these are the four main classification. We will come into the subdivisions of these, the examples of these categories in another video. Here we are just seeing the different BGP attribute categorization. So we'll repeat again here. We can classify BGP attribute into two major categories, well-known and optional. Well-known means it will be recognized by each and every BGP peers, whereas optional means may be or may not be recognized by BGP peers. The well-known mandatory means it should be recognized by all BGP peers, and it should be mandatory in each and every BGP update. Whereas well-known discretionary means it should be recognized by each and every BGP peers, but may be or may not be present. It is not mandatory in each and every BGP update. It will be depends upon the BGP attributes. And the second category is optional. It may be or may not be recognized by BGP peers, and in this category it is optional transitive. Optional transitive means even it is identified or not identified, recognized, it will be forwarded into its BGP peers. Whereas non-transitive, it will not be forwarded into other BGP peers even if it is not recognized. So these are the four major categories. The different examples under these categories will be seen in another video.